content warnings. This episode contains topics that might be triggering to some listeners. This episode includes discussion of parental death, murder and suicide, mentions of gun violence, funerals and grieving, family disputes, the presence of supernatural forces, and involuntary admission to a psychiatric facility. Please listen with caution.
Having any more luck with the book?
I'm staggering along. The way I'm translating it, this passage could definitely be a curse. It could also be a lot of complaining, but based on the real-life context clues, I kind of doubt. God damn it, Laertes, that's like the 5th time he's called and made me lose my place.
Have you considered answering?
Hell no, it's Laertes. And I can't turn it off in case Hamlet calls. Before you say anything, yes, I know it's a long shot. Girls gotta hope.
Do you think we're doing the right thing?
By going to bust him out? Undoubtedly.
Really? Not a single doubt.
No. Honest to God, no.
Explain.
Claudius is a snake. I can see him shipping Hamlet off out of the way all too easily. Gertrude wasn't in any state to put up a fight last time I saw her, and who knows what she's like now. Claudius could have weaseled his way into her head all too easily. And Rosie said Hamlet was distraught and didn't want to go. He was committed against his will.
And you trust what Rosie says? You like Rosie.
I do like Rosie. Or, I guess, I'd like to like her. Once this is all over, and we know if she's on the up and up. But I think she is. I just have a gut feeling. So at least for now, I'm taking her at her word. You don't look reassured by any of this.
Because I'm scared, Feely. We're working above our pay grade here. What if we're not doing the right thing? What if we went along with Hamlet's suspicions and encouraged him, and now he's had a break with reality? What if we helped break him? What if we're about to break him more?
That's a risk, and I'm trying not to think about it. But tell me this. Does driving up there to go get him feel right to you?
Yes. Yes, it does. He's always been there for me, and now I can finally do something for him. Did I ever tell you how he and I met?
I know the broad strokes, but that's about it.
I backed into his car. It's my first day on the job, and I was trying to parallel park outside the office, and the family driver was dropping Ham off out front of the building, and I misjudged and scrape ripped the fender right off his fucking limo.
Oh my god!
Yeah, sure, it's funny now. But think of me then. I hadn't even set foot inside my new job, let alone have a key card, and here I was, mutilating the boss's ride. My grandma needed dialysis, and I needed the job to pay for it. I just earned her a death sentence. Freaking American healthcare. But, instead of reading me the riot act and firing me, Hamlet listened while I explained what happened. I was nervous, I was jittery, I was so unbelievably sorry. And I really needed this job. I was babbling, I told him the whole story, and you know what he did? The crazy man asked me what I was getting paid. It was something low, maybe $10 an hour, and he said that just wouldn't do. He marched me inside and over to the front desk and announced the new hire would be getting a raise on the spot. Then he wandered off, and I thought that was the end of it. I was off the hook. But it got better. The next day I came home to find a bouquet of flowers in the front porch from my grandma. And there was this card attached, and inside was a check fat enough to cover dialysis 5 times over. Mind you, he'd already given me the raise to pay for it, but I guess he decided that just wasn't good enough. And sure, the guy has more money than God, but that's not the kind of thing you just see happen.
How did you guys become friends then? If someone did something that dramatic for me, I wouldn't know how to be around them at all.
Oh, I didn't. But I tracked him down the next day and offered the check back. When he said no, I said then I was going to buy him lunch. He found that pretty funny, I guess, since it was kind of his own money, but hey, I had to do something. So we got lunch, and it wasn't horrible. It was actually really fun. I ended up inviting him to join my grandma and I for Jeopardy night, and the rest was history.
And then he brought me.
And then he brought you. He's the only person I know who can even come close to challenging my grandma at Jeopardy.
It's a latent superpower, I think.
It has to be. So, thinking about how much he's done for me and how much we've been through together, I'm terrified I'm not going to be able to do for him what he did for me. Help make life livable, show support. He's feeling. You and I are great friends. Best friends. But Hamlet, there's something special there.
I'm gonna ask you a question, Horatio. You can totally plead the fifth on this, but it's begging to be asked. I think I'd be less of a friend if I didn't point this out.
Shoot.
Are you in love with Hamlet?
Probably. Maybe. I don't know for sure, Feely. But I know that I'll do anything for him. And that I want to fix everything in his world that's gone wrong. And I always want to be around him, even when he's crabby and unbearable.
Okay.
It doesn't matter, anyway. He said he doesn't do romance. Isn't programmed like that, doesn't feel that. And I wouldn't want to pressure him.
Still, when you figure out how you feel, I think you should tell him. Even if nothing comes of it, at least you will have shot your shot. You both deserve to have all the cards on the table.
For now, let's just focus on the felony, okay? It's easier than the emotions.
So this is what it's come to. I'm alone, abandoned, in an institution. I'm institutionalized! My father would be so proud! But I suppose Mom will have to be proud for the both of them. So proud that she thinks I'm capable of cold-blooded murder, that I killed a man in a fit of rage. Ghost Dad, if you're still anywhere here, now would be a really great time for you to appear to me. I'm really alone. Mom she's just as gone as you are, I think. She'll believe anything Claudius says. It's like she barely even remembers you. I wonder if she'll marry him now to keep the money in the family. Is that legal? They're not blood related, but it would be... The word appalling comes to mind. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you. You were right. I should have left your death alone. But even though I know you were right, I still can't entirely bring myself to regret my actions. I will find your killer. I don't know how anymore since I'm in here. I can start to guess what it will cost me. Nothing good will come of my revenge, but I can't stop. I think my heart is breaking. Either my heart or my mind, and there's not a damn thing I can do about it, either way.
Lift me up. Just get your hands.
Stop wiggling.
I'm not wiggling. I'm Not up my skirt, you freak.
I'm sorry, it was an accident. If you'd stop moving around so much and just let me push you up.
Then do that. Oh, hi there, Hamlet. Fancy seeing you here.
Ophelia.
What's shakin', bacon? Help me get through this window.
Think you guys can pull me up too?
Yeah. Put your arms up, brace your legs on the side, and we can totally do it.
Good thing they didn't put you on the top floor or something.
What are you... How did you find me? How did you get here? What's going on?
Rosie told us where they were taking you. We hopped on the road as soon as we found out. And you're never gonna believe what we learned about that book we stole. I messed with it the whole way up here, and...
Ophelia.
Why are you calling me that?
Ophelia, there's something I need to tell you.
We can chat in the car, but we should bail before someone comes by and hears a bunch of people talking in here.
No. This has to happen now. You might not want to bring me with you after all once I say this.
Hamlet, you're scaring me.
Good. You should be scared. Something terrible happened. And I don't know for sure if it was related to the strange things happening lately or if it was just me. It might have been just me.
You can tell us, Hamlet. You can trust us.
But you might not trust me. Feely, your dad...
Aw, Christ, did he help put you in here? I told him we went to the psychic, who's dead now, by the way. But it never occurred to me that he'd try and shuffle you out of the picture by saying you're crazy.
I shot Polonius, Ophelia. I shot your father in the chest with the gun my father used to kill himself. He's dead. Ophelia, I killed your father.
Hamlet, that's not funny.
No, it's not.
Feely.
But that's not possible. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you kill my father?
I didn't mean to. It was an accident. It was magic. I can't understand it.
It's Laertes.
I think you need to answer that.
Hello?
Ophelia, it's about goddamn time you answered your phone. Do you know how long I've been trying to get a hold of you?
Yes.
Where are you? You need to come home right now. I don't care where you are or what you're doing. This is a family emergency, not the business kind.
Is everyone okay?
No, Ophelia, it's Dad.
Oh?
He's been shot, Ophelia. Our father's dead.
Feely, I am so sorry.
Oh, God. Hamlet, no, I'm sorry. We screwed up. If we'd understood the book right away.
What are you talking about? Why are you apologizing to me?
We translated the book, Hamlet, and we figured out the details of the curse that the player queen warned us about. It wasn't your father that was cursed. It was his gun. Claudius isn't using magic to control people. He's controlling the gun. And by leaving it for you to find...
He took out Polonius and I in one action. His two greatest challengers gone. Polonius dead, and me to blame for his murder.
It wasn't your fault, Hamlet. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's his.